Hey, what's going on, guys? Now, the season's just started, but the Celtics are looking like possibly one of the best teams I've ever seen in my life. And while I do think they can keep this up, being the best team in the league, I don't know if just how good they're being is sustainable. So as of now, after their win against the Brooklyn Nets, they're 5-0, and 4 of their 5 starters are shooting over 40% from 3. I don't know how sustainable that is. Well, I do know it's not sustainable. And Derek White is shooting in like the mid 50s from 3. I think the only starter that's not shooting 40% from 3 is Jaylen Brown, who's shooting like 37, 36%. But even if they can't sustain that high percentage and high volume 3-pointers, I think they will still be a very good 3-point shooting team. And part of that is because of how many threats they have on the court. As long as 5 of their top 6 players are on the court, they'll generate a lot of open threes and a lot of easy baskets that they'll be able to convert at a high rate. Now, so far this year, they're blowing teams out of the water as far as net rating goes. I'm not a huge advanced stats guy, but I think in certain cases they are really useful. They're number 1 in offensive rating, and they're comfortably in the top 10 in defensive rating. You know, this all culminates into a team that's easily, right now, looking like the finals favorite in the league, especially with the Bucks kind of struggling to incorporate Damian Lillard into their system and suffering the defensive loss of Drew Holiday, who's now on the Celtics. And the only teams that are really looking like a threat to them right now are the Clippers, the Nuggets, and maybe even the 76ers, if you want to look at them. Minnesota's actually surprisingly good too, but I don't think they're a contender by any means. Now, looking at their win tonight against the Nets, they were able to do it without Derek White, who has been insanely good this year. I think he's actually in the top 10 on like Basketball Reference's MVP tracker. But it was a close game. It was probably the most vulnerable the Celtics have looked this season. But they were able to get the win in the end and put it away somewhat comfortably near the end of the fourth quarter. I think just with this combination of their top 6 guys, as long as they're healthy, it's hard for me to see anyone competing with them except for maybe the Nuggets with Nikola Jokic. And of course, we haven't seen what the Clippers can do with James Harden. We'll just have to wait and see about that. The Nets did put on a pretty good effort. Cam Thomas wearing number 24 and shooting all those fadeaway mid-rangers kind of reminded me of Kobe Bryant out there. But yeah, with the Celtics' top-tier talent being 6 deep of guys that any team would want in their starting lineup, and Jason Tatum being their best player, there really seems to be no limit to what the Celtics can accomplish this season. I wouldn't be surprised if we're seeing them in the finals against either the Nuggets and the Clippers at this rate. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Celtics down in the comments below. And if you watched the video this long, maybe leave a like and maybe even subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace.